In the heart of Ireland, along the slow-moving River Shannon, there once stood a place that shaped faith, learning, and power for centuries. This place was Clonmacnoise, a great monastic city founded long before castles rose and kingdoms fell. And 1,000 years ago, during the 11th century, it was one of the most important centers in all of Ireland. Picture the landscape: wide green plains, distant hills, and a winding river that carried travelers, merchants, pilgrims, and kings. Clonmacnoise grew here because the river connected north and south, while nearby roads linked east and west. It was a crossroads of the island, a meeting point of ideas, trade, and influence. At its heart stood stone churches, round towers, and beautifully carved high crosses. Monks in woolen robes walked narrow pathways between small houses and workshops. But Clonmacnoise was more than a religious settlement. It was a community of craftsmen, scholars, scribes, and leaders. People copied manuscripts by hand, preserved history, and kept learning alive during times of conflict and uncertainty. Kings visited Clonmacnoise to seek blessing and legitimacy. Some were buried there, believing the sacred ground would honor their memory for eternity. The graves told stories of families, dynasties, and the shifting balance of power across medieval Ireland. Yet life at Clonmacnoise was not always peaceful. Rival kingdoms sometimes fought for control of the region. Raids and political struggles tested the strength of the community. But each time hardship came, the people rebuilt, repaired, and continued their work. The city endured because it held meaning far beyond its stone walls. Inside the scriptoria, scribes carefully inked letters on parchment, recording annals, prayers, and chronicles that still help historians understand Ireland's past today. Artists carved scenes of faith and heritage into high crosses that still stand as silent witnesses to a world long gone. By the late medieval period, new towns and trading centers began to rise, and Clonmacnoise slowly declined in power and population. But even as its influence faded, its legacy remained, a symbol of learning, spirituality, resilience, and the shared history of the Irish people. Today, when visitors walk among the ruins and look across the Shannon, they stand in the footsteps of monks, kings, and pilgrims from 1,000 years ago. Clonmacnoise reminds us that history is not only made in battlefields or royal courts, but also in quiet places where knowledge, culture, and community endure across centuries.